Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos.
Grandma gave me some food.
Who's Grandma? The babysitter?
Yes.
Okay, then stop calling something Grandma. That's what she told you to call her?
The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, my food. That's why we were watching TV on your tail, Daddy. And then we were watching TV. And Grandma didn't she get us snacks.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
I guess someone put that because I was sure the body.
And they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
He'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley.
How'd you all get stuck?
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Just take off your pants and just be in your underwear for now.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
Just wait. I don't know if mommy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a play fake here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot on first down.
Pushed me and my guy didn't even go back to the spot.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady will try again on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Put it back.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Brady to throw on second down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I heard you went on the trampoline today, Big Paul.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Way too late. I was looking at 2 other people.
Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Hey, JJ, I'm jumping.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yes, ma'am.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I want you to lotion me down, baby cake.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going deep here for Bryant. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line.
Yes. What is it? Walking down.
Where's your pants, girl?
She just took it off because she said she was itchy and she don't know what pajamas is.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Just grab it. Just put it in there right now.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
My grandma told me to do it.
Okay, it's not your grandma.
That's what I keep telling them. Why do you keep saying grandma?
That's Miss Wilburn. She's your babysitter. She's not your grandma, okay?
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
They'll give it to him up
Miss
the middle.
Wilburn, okay?
Okay.
That's your baby.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Whenever you take your pajamas off, TT,
Put it on top of your bed.
you put on top of your bed, okay?
You need help putting it on?
Yes.
Okay, this way. I'm coming. Just sit down.
They'll try and pick up the 1st with Gurley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Todd Gurley punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good.
JJ,
and the lead
stomping.
grows to 10-0.
Yeah, when we came in the house, before I told you to check Jalen for me, I said it wasn't early. Yeah.
Now McManus
No, I
to
said
kick this
check
one
Jalen.
off.
When I came back in the house, I said, did you check Jalen for me? Did he poop? Because it wasn't Riley.
The Patriot offense now
This
set to
one's
come back
acting
out
special,
on the
and the guys
field.
are not
And
moving.
this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet.
I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. Nifty move. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yeah, if you calling them because you don't have an iPhone, it'll be Messenger video call. It'll be Messenger if you call them on the phone.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. On the counter, Gurley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
JJ.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Brady.
Throw the ball, man. I'm hitting the button.
He's taken down.
Oh, my God.
A minute 57
Hey, Madeline
to go
just trying to give him this game. We got guys dropping wide open passes, and guys don't jump for passes.
After this. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
May I get some exercise?
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Daddy goes to the gym later on tonight.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Daddy versus mommy.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
How do you not know everything was in? You were in the box over there.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
You said you don't need anything?
I'm going to think of
Now a handoff for Gurley.
Oh, wow. We both get stuck in that one guy. One guy, we both get stuck on.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
She's 33.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
To throw, it's Brady over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Brady now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this.
You might give him the other one from the top here.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And Brady.
Gosh, I hit the wrong button. Box was wide open. I hit
Zach
circle.
Cunningham with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
That was a mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. One play has has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley.
Why did you just stop moving?
And able to stay on his
Instead of
feet
going at him, the
30
dude just walks backwards. Like, come on with the hocus
nice
pocus.
job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Instead of running at him, he just keeps walking backwards. Like, you don't got no awareness to run at the guy.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, they run with Gurley. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
Well, those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone
Guys just
and not
walking
worried
away
about
from
traffic
ball
coming out on
carriers,
the other
walking
end.
backwards and dropping wide
They'll
open
run it now out of
passes.
the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
So the safety that was supposed to play that spot just decided he didn't want to play that spot.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6.
It's the
Not
safety
bad.
that's supposed to
They
play
need
that
just
spot
a
just
yard
said,
here.
I'm not going to play.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and
no one gets
first.
there.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And McManus able to put it through. And that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now at 19-0. So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives are bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
My guys don't even walk to the ball.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them.
Dudes are walking away from ball carriers and walking away
discussed
from the ball.
how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England. 58 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. To throw is
Throw the ball, man.
And that is
He was wide open.
Not too many things get to
You
a
say you
quarterback
dancing
of this
around there.
magnitude,
Just throw the ball.
but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any
He was
quarterback.
sitting there
He's
wide
obviously a
open.
great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll give it to him up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. In for the score. And the Patriots get a score closer. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will shave one more off this lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. They'll look to throw. Lee's got it over the middle.
I was so focused on the tight end, I wasn't looking at you.
And inside the 45. Tally
That's
that is
on
catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All right, now look at 56.
Now Gurley. And Gurley here.
Look at that. 2 of my guys right there. And the ball bounces off our helmet. Let's strip it right here. Two of them. And the ball hits our helmet. Both of y'all.
Teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people
Ball
on
hits
base
me
in
right in
scoring
the
position.
helmet.
One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Devin McCourty brings him down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Broncos on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, it's Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Too late.
It's always
You
a battle.
cut
Who's
under
going to
him
win on
faster,
first down?
but
The
the
offense
ball
or the
went behind
defense?
you.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
I'm happy I threw that ball to the right.
Down
If I threw it straight, I would
line,
have been picked off.
there. Give him 15 yards on
threw it
that
to the
one,
outs-
and New
to the
England has a
inside.
1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27. Brady now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Oh, you're mad late,
It's
man.
incomplete.
Giving the linebacker time to get back there.
Defensively to make that play.
That was
That's just flat
super
out a
late.
terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady.
Look at that. Super late again. Super late again. Just let him score. Don't even tackle him. Let him score. Let him score. Why you keep running? I'm trying to stop running. Nah, they're not letting me switch the freaking. I'm done. Nah, they don't even let me switch.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Look, I'm trying to switch to let him score. They don't even let me switch to the guy to let him score. Like, that shit's weak. The fact they don't even let me. First, you guys are letting me throw the ball 8 hours super late.
And just a couple yards.
And then I'm trying to switch and let them just score, let them run. You guys don't even let me switch and move the guys out the way. Like, court running back, freaking guys ain't running their routes, just standing there.
Fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line is really
I hate when Madden decides who's going to win a game right off the jump.
Say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it.
Let him score.
You're running
Like,
back.
I don't, like,
All you
just let
want
him
to do is get
score.
behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Man truck,
Only
4 people,
the
and then move to the left.
2nd and goal.
I mean to the right.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover. There's one more score.
Because I was going to let him score and let him score. So now I'm just going to. Now I'm actually just going to play good defense. I'm just going to play defense.
They're going to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
I was going to let this game end faster.
Right now they need to
I'm over
repeat
this
that
bullshit.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
3rd and goal, Gurley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the
Having
left
wide
hash,
open
a
guys
chip
and they
shot
can't
here.
throw the ball. Wide running backs. Well, I mean, it's running backs. Wide receivers not running routes, just standing there. Or when he kicks me the ball, I can't even go get it. The guys just stand there.
15-point advantage. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That
And when
has
he's
been a
running the
very
ball,
common
dudes walk
theme.
away from the
He's
ball
now
like
hit
they're
5
scared
of
to
them in
tackle the
this game.
person.
Yeah,
Unless I
Brandon,
manually
as an
switch
offense,
soon.
you hate that
And
you
then
had to
run
call on your
forward.
kicker so often, but you have to
Yeah,
love
this
the
game
fact
was
that
like-
time and time again, he's come through.
Yeah, I know. I didn't really care. I lost interest in it when freaking dudes are wide open. They can't go.
Over the middle, Dorsett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now Brady got to have this one. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants and